Good evening. I'm Eddie Muller. Welcome back to our night of neo-noir on TCM. The 1970s saw a whole slew of releases that reimagined classic Hollywood detective movies. Some, like 1974's Chinatown, used the era's new permissiveness to explore themes that had been forbidden by the production code. Others, like The Long Goodbye and Night Moves, offered modern revisionist takes on vintage private eyes like Philip Marlowe and Sam Spade. Writer Robert Benton got into the act in 1977 with the picture that's up next, The Late Show. Benton, who died earlier this year at the age of 92, was a key figure in the transition to New Hollywood, having co-written 1967's code-busting Bonnie and Clyde, which injected a 1930s-style gangster picture with a new maturity and a lot more sex and violence. Benton returned to genre pictures with this script, the first he'd written without his longtime collaborator, David Newman. The Late Show is an affectionate tribute to pictures like The Big Sleep, and it's all the more poignant because it features a detective from that earlier era who's now growing old in 70s Los Angeles. Art Carney is Ira Wells, a creaky gumshoe with more ulcers than clients. He's hired by Margot Sperling, played by Lily Tomlin, to find her kidnapped cat, Winston. It might as well be a Maltese named Falcon, given how the script sticks so closely to the template of Dashiell Hammett's novel, focusing on a gaggle of low-rent treasure hunters seeking a big score. Eugene Roach has the Sidney Greenstreet role, which is a tip-off to just how serious this is. Howard Duff, who played Sam Spade on the radio, is a flesh-and-blood callback to the classics, but since he's got the Miles Archer part, he's not around very long. Ubiquitous 70s hottie Joanna Cassidy delivers dialogue straight from a 1948 noir while everybody else plays it straight. Now, the best thing about the whole affair is the minor key in which it's performed. Everybody, good and bad, is just scraping by, trying to find something to sustain them within LA's hustling indifference and bogus bonhomie. The picture's sweetness comes in unexpected and wisely underplayed moments of connection between Carney and Tomlin. Benton later directed another genre homage, 1998's Twilight, with Paul Newman, Susan Sarandon, and Gene Hackman. It's not nearly as rewarding as this lightweight gem. Aficionados of film noir will enjoy spotting all the references to 1940s films scattered throughout the proceedings. Featuring Bill Macy, B. Arthur's husband in the popular 70s sitcom Maude, here is The Late Show. Robert Benton's screenplay for The Late Show was up for an Oscar, one of 5 times he'd be nominated in that category. The film would also provide the inspiration for the short-lived 1985 TV series Eye to Eye, in which Charles Durning played an aging private eye solving cases with his daughter. Although all the players in The Late Show are terrific, I want to make special mention of Ruth Nelson, who played the landlady, Mrs. Schmidt. She was an original founder of New York's Group Theater and a formidable performer on both stage and screen. But she stopped acting in 1948 in solidarity with her husband, actor-director John Cromwell, who was blacklisted by the House Committee on Un-American Activities. The Late Show was the first time she'd appeared on screen in almost 30 years, and it led to a comeback that lasted into the 1990s. Ruth Nelson is also the stepmother of actor James Cromwell. Well, don't go away, because this night of neo-noir will continue shortly with a film that is different from The Late Show in every conceivable way. If you're game for one of the wildest, most challenging films ever made, stick around.
Next on TCM, Performance, then Walkabout, and later, Insignificance. TCM makes a difference tonight.